and today we will be going over some back bends. It's always a good idea before you try to attempt any back bends that you prepare the spine for this movement. So today I'd like to start on all fours in a neutral spine. This is tabletop position. We're going to move through some cat-cows. You're going to want your hands to be directly under your shoulders and the knees to be under the hips, about hips width apart. So on an inhale, we're going to drop the belly toward the ground, lift the tailbone towards the sky, lift the gaze. On an exhale, push through the hands, round the spine, drawing the navel towards the spine. Inhale, drop the belly, bring the gaze up. Exhale, round to the spine. And move through these at a pace that is comfortable to you, moving with your breath. This is a great spinal warm-up. Going to prepare our backs for these back bends. One more exhale. On inhale, come back to neutral spine and tabletop. Now we're going to take the knees out farther, about mat's width apart. Bring the big toes together, send the hips back, coming into child's pose or balasana. And take the arms out to the front of the mat, drop the forehead down. Really feel this lengthening through the spine, stretching out the low back. Try not to pull the shoulders up toward your ears. A few breaths here. And we'll, on exhale, come back up to tabletop. Now from here, we can tuck the toes under, kind of shift our weight, maybe walk the hands forward a little bit, shift our weight more onto the hands, bring the knees up off the earth to a high plank, lower down through chaturanga, untuck the toes, pull the hands up so that the elbows are on the ground, the palms are on the ground, as well as the forearms. Lift up through the chest. Make sure the elbows are underneath the shoulders, forming a 90-degree angle with the arm. Lift through the chest. This is Sphinx pose. It's a gentle back bend. Bring the gaze up. We'll keep it neutral. If you'd like to advance this, you can move into Cobra pose. So you can push up through the hands, straightening the arms for a deeper back bend. Wherever you are, come back down into Sphinx pose, and then lower the chest down to the ground. Now we're going to come into crocodile pose. You can stack the hands on top of each other in front of the face. Rest the forehead down on your stacked hands. This is also called Makarasana, crocodile pose. Take a little breather here. Then we can bring the arms out behind us. Forehead can still press into the ground at this time. Take an inhale, and on the exhale, we're going to lift our chest, arms, and legs up into the air into locust. Tighten through the core, engage those lower back muscles, point through the feet, palms can be facing down, and release back down. This is locust pose or Salabhasana. On an exhale, lift up again. Feel your core engaged. Keep breathing, don't hold your breath here. Exhale and lower back down to the ground, back into crocodile. Now we can work on some counter poses. So come back up into our tabletop. We can do some cat-cows again if that feels good. We also have the option to do a double leg forward stretch. So come on to your sits bones. Put your legs out in front of you. You can point and flex the feet. Root down through your sits bones. Elongate through the top of the crown of the head. On an exhale, we're going to hinge from the hips, keeping the back straight. Maybe walk your hands down. Be on either side of the legs. Then slowly bring the chest down to the tops of the legs. You can bend the head down, grabbing each foot, maybe even grabbing the ankles. I'm sorry, not the ankles, the wrists. Stay here for a moment. Walk the hands back up. Another good counter pose after those back bends is to come onto the back. And then hug in one leg and the other. And also do hands underneath the knees if that feels better. But hug those legs in. You can kind of rock side to side, massaging the low back here on the mat. Knees to chest pose. Great. After we're doing some back bends that really affect the low back. Nice little massage. Then you can rock up to seated. And that is all for this video. Thank you so much for watching and learning with me. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Namaste.